Alright, here we go. Hey, what's going on? New video camera, so I'm trying to adjust everything, so if it's kind of weird, forgive me. Right off the bat, wanted to apologize. I know a lot of you guys have been hitting me up, asking me what's taking me so long with the videos. I have honestly been busy catching up with emails that you guys have been sending me, so thank you so much for the love and support. Love it! Love all the questions, giving me the opportunity to help more people out. Like I said in the last video, this video is going to be a doozy. It is going to be a little bit long because I did receive an email from a lady, a Caucasian lady, who asked me a lot about Asian American men and my thoughts about Asian Americans in general. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump right into it, and I want you guys to add your 2 cents. But yeah, let's just jump in. Alright, her first question was a little bit about myself, where I grew up, what motivated me to start doing videos, and issues that I care about. So, where did I grow up? All over Southern California. I am a Cali kid. I have family in the Bay, but I grew up all over Southern California, and I love it here. Yeah, Southern California, I've been blessed with beautiful weather, beautiful beaches to swim in, the water, and just beautiful people all around me. So, and what motivated me to start doing videos? I've noticed that this is what happened. I noticed that I was giving a lot of advice and I was helping a lot of friends out, but providing the same advice to multiple people. So I decided to go ahead and jump on YouTube and put out my thoughts and opinions, and lo and behold, it's starting to catch on. So this is, you know, a phenomenal thing that I can't believe it's happening, that my advice has actually been taken by a lot of people. So that's my motivation, is to continue helping people and reaching out to people across the world, let alone people locally here that I know. And what issues do I care about the most? I care about helping people become better than who they were yesterday. That's my biggest thing, you know. I mean, I stay away from politics, I stay away from religion because it's touchy subjects for people. But if you really honestly want to, you know, jump into it and you know, you really want to talk about stuff like that, you can email me. I'll email you back and forth, but I don't want to put it out there because I don't want people to be swayed and judge me because of my religion or my what my politics, what I like and what I don't like, stuff like that. So we stay away from that. But you know, I do race issues, gender issues, relationship issues, Asian American issues, non-Asian American issues, black issues, non-black issues, all that stuff. I love that stuff. I just love helping the human race, you know, just to live together in harmony and enjoy each other's company. Alright? So let's jump into her Asian American questions. First off, just want to let you know, this will be posted on her blog. She asked me, it's like an interview, and I love this opportunity, but her blog is oneperson7billion.blogspot.com. So once I upload this, hopefully it's going to be uploaded on her blog, and then more people will see it, and we'll see where it goes. Alright? So here we go. Jump on in. A significant number of responses to Alexandra Wallace, the UCLA rant, video by male YouTubers including misogynistic statements, gender-related insults and suggestions of threats of sexual violence. While Wallace's video was ignorant and appalling, do you think some guys went overboard with their responses? Do you think it's just their individual personalities, or perhaps it's a response to what Wallace can be seen to represent, the kind of white America that strives to emasculate Asian men? I think honestly, I'm gonna say I honestly believe that a lot of guys just took offense to it. For me, you guys saw how I responded to the video. I saw it as she's very ignorant. She doesn't know the Asian culture. And that's how I responded. For most men to come back with threats and stuff like that, I think they were just more just upset, angry, and pissed off that someone could just be so oblivious to what she really is saying. I hope that, you know, really, I don't condone any threats. I don't condone, you know, all this stuff that happened to her, but I understand. I honestly believe that these guys, like I said, were mad and had to come across like this in order for her to realize how severe her comments were. And so, you know, that's my honest opinion. That's why I think they just retaliated in that sort of way. They were just mad, upset, and so, yeah, let it be, you know. She's entitled to her own opinion. It's very ignorant, but don't add ignorance on top of ignorance. Alright? Next question. A large component of anti-Asian racism in the U.S. has to do with gender. Objectification of Asian women, emasculation of Asian men. What is your advice to Asian guys when it comes to dealing with the gender component of racism? So what's my advice to Asian guys. Look, Asian women being objectified because now they have the exotic term. I've noticed this with a lot of people and a lot of in the media and celebrities saying that, like, oh, you know, they're so exotic and da da da. Okay, I don't understand why you use the term exotic. You know, Asian women are women. They're beautiful. I understand that. But to put them into this like category, don't do that stuff. You know, I know. Yeah, we're not gonna go into that. It's just, I think it's dumb the fact that it's just we're starting to get our shine now, and you know, Asian Americans are still relatively young here in the States. So when you see an Asian American or an Asian girl who gets that limelight, all of a sudden it's like, oh my gosh, but they've been around for a few years now. It's just that we're getting that light. We're finally getting the light, and so people are just, you know, objectifying them and, you know, not condone that whatsoever. So don't do that. Dumb. But what are my advice for Asian men with the gender component? Look, Asian men, my gentlemen out there, at the end of the day, it's your confidence, aka it's your swag, that people are going to look to, and it's how you carry yourself, what you know about yourself, the confidence you exude, and the things that you know you're great at, and who you are as a person. That's what counts. You know, all these people can say, they can judge and do whatever they want towards you, but when if you know who you are as a person, and you're still working hard to figure out who you are, and you are confident that this is who I am and I'm okay with it, doesn't matter. All right, so continue. You are in control. Continue to build on yourself and build your foundation. Next question: advice to non-Asians when it comes to addressing anti-Asian racism. What are some attitudes you've encountered among Asian Americans when it comes to this issue, and what's your personal take on it? Wow. For non-Asian Americans, I challenge you. Get to know our culture. Get to know us. Get to know, you know, what we're all about. Like I said, because we're relatively young in this world, or in the United States, not a lot of people know us. And here's the other hard part: we're really reserved and we're quiet, and that's how we were raised. Okay, so get to know everything about us before making any judgment on us. And if you see other Asian or non-Asians saying anything towards Asians, I wouldn't say defend us, even though we appreciate that, but educate them. After you spend time with your Asian friends and stuff like that, you'll pick up on little things on why we are the certain way we are, why we eat the foods that we eat, why we do certain things. And then you can educate those who don't understand, because those ignorant people are the same people who start this whole, you know, this bull crap of posting things about racist stuff, about, yeah, just, you know, other cultures, because they don't know. And it's up to us to educate. And for those, you need to come out, and those are the important people that need to come out and get to know who we are as people. Alright? So for my non-Asians trying to help us out, help yourself out by, you know, becoming friends with Asian Americans, learn the culture, learn everything about us, and then educate those who don't know. Alright? Here we go. A lot of Asian men seem to be torn between two different definitions of masculinity: the Eastern and the Western definition. As someone who is very confident with being both American and Asian at the same time, and also very confident about his masculinity, can you talk about some challenges you may have faced growing up and how you've overcome them? What's your advice to Asian American men who might feel they have to choose between one or the other? That's a great question. Yeah, growing up, hard thing, because our parents are all about learning, you know, telling us to learn about our traditions, keeping our traditions, because the way that they were raised is the only way that it goes. And unfortunately, we were raised here. And I'm going to address this to the parents real quick. Please, parents, understand that you came over here to give us an opportunity to have things that you never had, and to have an opportunity to go far in life and stuff like that. So we're raised differently from you. When you tell us that we will never understand what you've been through and how you grew up, you are damn right about that we don't, because we weren't born there. So please understand, it is two different places. And the biggest thing that I can say, what helped me out, is when I finally accepted the fact that, okay, my parents have their traditions, but I accept the fact that I was born here and I have my own traditions that I'm starting. I started to open a line of communications, became very open-minded to listen to what they had to say. Okay, I didn't shut them off, but I had to learn ways to communicate with my parents on, you know, how their traditions can work with what I'm going through and the traditions over here and what I have to do as a man here versus a man over there. So having that balance, understanding one another, keeping that line of open communication will build that confidence within yourself. How can you be at ease with both? I honestly believe that once you open that line of communication, everything will be good. It's going to be difficult. It will be hard. It will be frustrating. It will be a headache at times, but keep working on it. All right? She said, any other thing I want to add? I want to add this. For all my Asian American men, my gentlemen out there, I know we have this whole, you know, people judge us and look at us as, you know, we're depicted in movies as what? Engineers, doctors, goofy dudes, nerds, smart guy, anything that has to do with martial arts. Those are our parts, right? And it's unfortunate that the media, that's all they see us. And they don't know much about us because we're, like I said, we're young. Asian American, you know, in general are young versus, you know, the African Americans that are here, the Latin Americans, Hispanics that have been here way before us. So we're starting to get our shine right now, and people need to learn who we are as a person, who we are as a culture. So understand that it's going to take time for us to be accepted. You know, that's just what it is. Don't ever feel as though you need to be somebody that you're not. Right? I'm going to leave this with you guys. Be you. Be confident who you are. It's difficult, but hey, you will love yourself more if you are just you. Okay? Work on your foundation. Continue to build yourself up. And people will soon understand, and they will soon ask you questions, and they will want to get to know you. So, but be willing to speak. Alright? We're raised to be, and I'm telling everybody this, we are raised to be very reserved, very quiet, and just to listen. We're not, our culture didn't tell us to be outspoken. Majority of us, I'm not saying everybody, I'm saying majority of us were taught to listen and not be so outspoken. Just shh and do as you're told. Okay? I hope other people, non-Asian Americans, understand this. Get to know us, because until you understand who we are as people, as our culture, and stuff like that, you're as ignorant as Alexandra Wallace. Okay? Because you're going to make past judgment on us for no damn reason. So I challenge you, for all you non-Asians, to get to know us, as we will open to you as we get comfortable with ourselves here in the States. But for all my Asian American men, keep working at yourself. You will become successful in your own right, mind, body, and soul. Okay, that's the biggest thing, your heart and your soul. All right, so on that note, if you have any questions, please email me, melodicmike@gmail.com. Make sure you hit up her blog. I will post it everywhere. I'm excited. She's going to be posting this on her blog. And yeah, if you have more questions, please let me know. As I go through a lot of these relationship questions. Lately, I've noticed that it's more relationship based. But thank you for the love and support, for all the new subscribers. Thank you for joining on this ride. And man, stick with me. I've been jumping into a lot of writing, a lot of music, and other stuff, guest speaking stuff. So yeah, phenomenal things going to happen soon. Alright, so stick with me. Thank you so much. Until next time, stay blessed, and I will be back soon with more videos. Alright, take care. Cheers.